Hello everyone, I'm Sean. You're watching Salt, my YouTube channel all about sports and interesting topics. And today the topic is going to be travel, because from Naples City we're going to the island of Procida, which this year is the cultural capital of Europe. And actually, because I'm Neapolitan and I have been going to Procida since I was a kid, I was asking myself, why should Procida be the cultural capital of Europe? And the only answer I could find is because the place is kind of in a time capsule, and when you go there you feel that time has stopped to 30 or 50 years ago. Maybe that's the reason. Anyway, we'll discover whether it's worth it or not. This is the famous ox's tongue of Procida. It's a local cake with cream or lemon cream. Part of the cultural events of the year are free buses, free mobility around the whole island. So some of the tourists just jump on the local bus without knowing exactly where it goes, and it doesn't matter. They can always catch a bus the way back.
Ma siamo già arrivati.
The ride is quite fast and quite bumpy, so everyone is enjoying it as if it were a roller coaster. Since the movie The Postman put Procida back on the map, this road has been named after the movie itself, Pozzo Vecchio. However, because I have been here when I was a child, I know this slope and this beach as the cemetery's beach, because there is a cemetery here on the left behind me. We finally made it to the old fisherman port of Corricella, and there's a view over the castle of Procida, which years and years ago was converted into a prison and now is basically empty apart from cultural exhibits. Once these were the houses of the poor fishermen, but now they're holiday homes for the summer.
You go for a crack and you see.
No, I didn't. These are fishing boats called lampare, from the word lampada, which means lamp, because they fish at night with these very strong lamps on them. The more I try to work out what this European culture capital is, the more I go back to my childhood memories. And so Procida and the beach where we were just now, the cemetery beach, or the beach of the Postman, as they now call it, was the first place where I ever cracked open a sea urchin and ate the eggs. You don't eat male sea urchins, but just the female ones, and you'll recognize them because they're not completely black, but they've got this shade of color ranging from green to purple to red, and they are quite beautiful creatures. And even if we're at the Corricella, the Chiaiolella was the first beach where I went fishing for mullet using bread and cheese. That was the Seagull, a legendary sailing boat engine, often with a long stem, with powers ranging from 2 to 3 horsepower, but capable of tugging any boat. Maybe the best time of the day is this quick dive in the port without no one noticing us. And it's also the golden hour just after 5 o'clock. The island is still not touristified, and it's worth coming here to spend maybe not just a few hours, but a couple of days or more. Going back down memory lane, this pizzeria, the first time I came here in the 80s, had forks that were bendy. While you ate your pizza, the fork actually bent in half. Things have changed now. Once it used to be Vespas and mopeds, but now everyone is favoring e-bikes. The locals here still have a traditional Sunday lunch in a Neapolitan style, so the typical dish in Naples is ragu, to eat on a Sunday with a family, which is a meat sauce. You have a sauce with the pasta and then you eat the meat for second course. But anyway, here in Procida they still have ragu just like in Naples, and they say that things like lemon salad are for tourists. I've been saying Procida is the European capital of culture all along this video, but it's actually the Italian capital of culture. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye everyone.
Buono l'ho comprato, la cenetta e coi fiocchi, la musica è ben selezionata. Prendo uno specchio e guardo gli occhi. Provo lo sguardo, ma mi sembra strano. Mi crederà se le dirò che l'amo? Fuori urla il solito antifurto, non smette mai. È l'eterno rumore che fa da sfondo al nostro tumulto e tiene sempre allerta il cuore.